Okay, this is the portal to the Discovery Adit. Okay, there's the portal. That's about 350 feet to the vein. So, sorry for the grunting and the groaning and possible occasional swear word here and there. And the camera work is not going to be the best. Kind of hard for me. I think this tunnel's not built for somebody as tall and wide as I am. It's kind of hard to walk all the way back there carrying a bucket and a shovel and a camera without scraping your arms or bumping your head into something. But I'll get there.
Some little stringers right here. I probably should check those. I'm sure we did in the past. Looks pretty good. Little seam. It's been so long since I've been in here that I'm sure we checked all of these in the past. Stuck a little more cross cut.
Oh. Okay, here we are at the fault zone, they called it. But there is quartz. A little sketchy in here. I don't want to be picking around on that. That fault right there. But there's a lot of quartz. And then a few more feet in here. Somebody's been in here. wasn't here last time I was here. It's Budweiser, so either it's before the Budweiser debacle or somebody doesn't want to be seen drinking this stuff. So this hanging wall, there's a big chunk of quartz there on that hanging wall. This stuff looks like it's blasted rock, but it's not. When we first bought this place, we knew if we go south on this vein, we get into gold, because there's gold in the vein on the other side of the hill and the other crosscut. So we had this all mucked out. We shot one round, and we had it pretty much clean. And then we came back in one morning, and all this had flowed out of the ceiling. And you can see it's just look how much this is faulted and ground up. There's a lot of quartz. See if I can get up in there a little farther. Get a look up in there. There's a big guillotine looking thing wanting to come down out of there. See, it looks like a stope, but it's not. This was solid when we shot this. Of course, it's been 40 years ago, so I don't remember everything about it, but I do know that it was all mucked out, pretty clean. And we came back, and this is what it was. Quartz everywhere in this. Okay, let's turn around and maybe get some out of that there. Okay, now I'm back down at the lower cross cut. So this goes back, straight as an arrow. It's 525 feet where it crosses that vein, and another 75 feet past that. So it's like 600 feet. Probably 5 feet wide, 7 feet tall. Really nice at it. You don't have to bump into the walls or hit your head on the ceiling. Anyway, there is gold back there. We got gold out of the quartz. It's the same as where I was just a little while ago in the discovery adit. It's all ground up and just loose ground up slate and quartz. But the quartz that's fallen out of the ceiling back there, you can pound it up and get free milling gold out of it. As far as we can tell, they're really close to the same elevation, and probably 150 feet between them. You know, if we go back here and go south 100 feet, 150 feet, we should hook into that other adit. And we don't know how much work they did. It's all collapsed to the ceiling. You can get over, well, you could get over the top of it and see where they drifted south. But we don't know how much work they did. There was no roads here. There was no evidence of any milling. Just a great big tailings dump here. All we know is that from the records, it was a 5-foot vein and with drifts and 260 feet of backs. So it's 260 feet up to where I've been working up on top of the hill up there. Another thing about this is this portal's on BLM land. The property line it's up the hill there probably 100 feet. I don't know why they did that unless they needed to do it for elevation purposes to tie into that other side. There's a crude little sketch of the discovery adit and the lower crosscut, just to show you how this is all laid out here. This stuff's still too wet. All that yellow there is sulfides, except for the top right. There's a little string of really fine gold there. Now, when I started this, I ran a couple of scoops and checked my catch cup. And there was a little gold, so I threw that out just to be safe. I ran a couple more scoops and checked it, and there was gold again. So I threw that out. Made sure my catch cup was good and clean. Cleaned both of my gold pans really good. Make sure I wasn't getting any contamination there. And then I went ahead and finished with that, what I had in the bucket there. I did this in about 3 passes on the spiral. This is from the first pass. Enough gold there I could walk it around the pan and see a little line of gold there. And this is the second run. I didn't see hardly any gold. There was a few pieces. That's all the yellow there. That's all sulfides. So the second half, almost no gold. And I think this is probably all of it together. But the third one was just the oversized that didn't go through the 20 mesh screen. I ran it across through the impact mill again. And run it. It was about 5 or 7 pounds, and it had enough little real fine gold that I could walk a little line around the pan there too. It's fine. It's nothing that I could even ever think about weighing. It's really fine. But I think I saw some other bigger pieces that were rounded up from the impact mill. It's really hard to tell with that sulfide. It's so thick and so yellow. The only way you can really tell is the way the gold moves, and it's hard to separate it out. The fine gold separates. It piles up. It goes to the bottom, and you can walk it around the pan. But the bigger stuff it's difficult. So I'm still confused. There shouldn't have been any gold there. So I'm going to have to run this whole test again. Now I know in the old days we just mortared up a little bit at a time, and if I did that now I'd never see any gold here. If I didn't run 30 or 40 or 50 pounds, I wouldn't see any gold. So that's probably the reason we never saw gold in the past. But for me to be 100% sure, convince me completely, I'm going to have to run this test again. Even though I was really careful, I cleaned everything best I could. So it's going to take another trip in there. I'm going to have to get dirty and just do it.